All right, this particular news will kind of shock you, and it's related to an Indian who has scammed another guy, which is nothing surprising. Our Indians are very good at that. Apparently, they have a talent for it. But why this is shocking is because the person who scammed the guy scammed him for 600,000 US dollars, which is not chump change. It is like almost nearly half a million, more than that. Why it becomes shocking is because a politician was involved, Indian politician whose name is not given, and his son is also involved. So it's all in the family. And this news has been, shared thanks to investigative journalist, award-winning guy, Mazhar Farooqi. If you don't know him, just Google search his name. You'll get to see his work. And yes, his controversial book, which is banned in many countries. I was very surprised to know that his book, The Maz Files, is banned. And by the way, he gets a lot of flack from our loving, caring, sweet BJP party. They don't like him very much. One is because his name is Muslim, Mazhar Farooqi. So he's Pakistani, Khalistani, extremist, Qatar sponsored Islamist. Why I'm laughing is because I know the guy personally. Okay, I know him. He's a gem of a human being, man. And but the way they call him Islamists. So he came out with this book, and he has exposed such big names. I don't know how, but they managed to ban his book. So I don't know. You Google search if you can get the book. Good for you. When I do get the book, I will definitely let you know my thoughts. Anyway, so this is Mazhar Farooqi, award-winning guy, and he came out with this article in Khaleej Times. Um, see, let's understand one thing. It's very easy for us to make fun of these people. Ah, you're a dumbass. Ha ha ha. You lost all the money. What a idiot. But I just want you to think. We all of us, you, me, all of us, we want to have a retirement fund. We want to have money in the bank that we can retire. Don't we? We all do. You invest in a house, you invest in the land, you invest in stocks and shares, and you're hoping that one day you'll get returns. In fact, in my WhatsApp groups that I have, people say, I've invested in this AAA company. One day when I retire, it's only going to go up. People invest in gold. I'm very sure you invested in gold. You invest in all these things. So this cryptocurrency phenomenon, the the thing about cryptocurrency is it started off with good intentions, but then human greed and cunning minds, they have just ruined the whole thing. Bitcoin is, for those who invested in Bitcoin, I know people who invested in Bitcoin when it was $1, $12, and today it is like literally $100,000. Okay, I'm not a very big fan of cryptocurrency because if you don't put your heart and soul and you're not 100% into it, don't put it. Don't think that you're smarter than the system. And anyway, $100,000 for 100,000 plus one Bitcoin. Sorry, Baba, I don't have that kind of money to just blow off. Okay, so there are people who have a very good risk appetite. Appetite, hunger, but they can take risks. So these meme coins now, this one which you're seeing here, this is more like you put the money and you're hoping for it to become big fast and you cash out. You bought the shares at, for example, $100. You watched it go $500. You sold it. Chal, you made a profit. So people think they are smart. Everyone thinks they are smart. So this businessman also thought he was smart. Now, why did he take this risk? If you read the article, you'll find out that this Indian politician, along with his son, came with this guy, this Indian chap who's the scammer, and he convinced this businessman. He must have taken him for dinner or lunch, or told him as a friend that, see, I'm investing in this. The politician, it seemed that politician also told him, I'm investing $50,000. You also invest. We'll all make money. So he must have trusted him, and such a respectable guy. Chal, even I'll make money. So over the period of time, he if you read the article, he had around 60 transactions. Okay, see, look at it. Just look at the screen. This is an AI generated image of a very cute looking panda, and they have the Bitcoin logo, and he has Ethereum, all these cryptocurrency coins. The problem is there's no product, there is no service. It is just digital. Okay, it is like you are putting actual money into something that does not exist, and your only game plan is hope that it will go up. And when it goes up at the right minute, it's like playing this video game where you see the moving. Sometimes in a mobile game you see they're moving, and if you press at the right time you get the maximum bonus points. So people think, okay, when it goes at the highest point, I will sell at this. So it's actually gambling, to be honest with you. So this man, once he put the base amount of money, which is traditionally, this is how these people play the game. They give you a login, you check online, they show you these graphs, like stock market graphs. Oh, it's going up, going down, going up. So every day he must be looking, and what he didn't know is all this is manipulated. All this is being controlled. Even the Dr. Ruja, who scammed people of 1 billion, and she used to host parties in Dubai. She told people, log in, you will see every day what is the updates. They give you regular updates. What they don't know is the software is all being manipulated at a main center point like a server, and everyone's just looking at a manufactured fake, all this up and down, gains or losses. So the guy kept saying, oh, it's going up, it's going up. So he kept investing one after another, total 60 transactions to the tune of 600,000 US dollars. And one fine day, I guess maybe he decided, okay, now I'll withdraw. This is where it always happens. When the minute you want to withdraw is where they, all of a sudden, they stop access. You're not able to access, or they say, oh, there's some error. Then you get back to the customer service, so-called customer service. And by the time, before you know it, they've closed down shop and they vanished. The guy vanished who cheated him, the Indian chap. And then obviously, I'm sure, even though it's not written here, he must have tried to get in touch with the politician, sir, where are you? And that guy also vanished. And because he's a politician and because he's influential, I guess, he can't take him to court. And even if he does take him to court, he has already made a complaint, and they've registered it. Yeah, they've made that guy wanted. But now, what are you going to do? Sit and wait? Do you seriously think Dubai police is going to go to India and search in the whole of India? Where is this guy? Do you think they're bothered about it? They'll just say, okay, he's wanted. Finish. The guy will hide. 600,000, half a million US dollars. He'll live a nice, luxurious life. Maybe have a fake passport, fake ID, fake this thing. Go somewhere else and find another bakra, as they say, And the politician, well, you can't touch him. Maybe he just spoke verbally. Maybe they went to a dinner and they were just discussing, oh, you should invest and all that. And if he tries to act funny with a politician, well, all the best, because a politician is a politician, powerful. So overall, what happened? He lost. Now, what is the moral of the story? One is, you can say, hey, don't be a dumbass and all this. Well, like I said, it's very easy to make fun of others. But remember the red flag. Okay, the red flags are very simple. If someone tells you guaranteed returns, that is the first red flag. The second red flag is they give you amazing numbers. They tell you, wow, you will get XYZ. That's a red flag. Number 3 is you're meeting this guy who's a private investor. Never, ever, ever go through someone who doesn't have a company or doesn't have, something like, even if they have a company. Remember, private companies, they can scam you. I'm very sorry to say, but in my WhatsApp group, I had a guy who I personally knew, and I thought he was a good guy. He helped me in my time of need. So obviously, he's a good guy, right? Real story, not fake. The guy, got in touch he went in my WhatsApp groups, and I knew him for a period of 7, 8 years. And he was taking people's money, investing, and giving them returns. Like he'd play with the stock market, whatever. And the relationships went well. I received positive feedback that, oh, I invested $100,000. He has given me X amount back in return. Fine. All this was going fine. One fine day, out of the blue, I get one of my super rich clients, very rich. He tells me, "Hey, Loy, I'm trying to get in touch with that guy, because I referred him, but I had made it very clear. Listen, even though I know the guy, even though he's been nice to me, even though you're my client, I want you, both of you, to act as if you don't know each other. Do your due diligence, because if something goes wrong, shit hits the ceiling, don't involve me. If you fight, don't involve me." I had made it very clear. Little did I know that shit would hit the ceiling, because when he tried to call this guy, his phone was switched off, and then couldn't send him a WhatsApp message. And I thought he was in my group. He was easily accessible. I sent him a message. There also, nobody could get in touch. And to everyone's shock, horror, and surprise, he vanished. Seriously, he vanished. And he took, I don't know the exact amount, but each one of my contacts had put minimum $100,000. Some had put half a million. So I'm pretty sure he ran off with 5, 6 million or more than that. A very good guy, family guy, nice guy. After that, I never recommended or referred anyone, because you just don't know on what circumstances or why they do it, or maybe he took a gamble, or he thought he could beat the system. Um, he was a rich, well-off guy. He was a visionary. He had so many amazing ideas, even starting off competing companies with global brands. It just went down the drain, man. So, anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is, you go through a government, go through something like, for example, in India, if you have life insurance corporation with India, okay, with the government, okay, the government stands as a guarantor. Don't go through these private companies, even banks for that matter, Citibank. You remember what happened with Lehman Brothers. You remember what happened with the market crash, how the banks were giving you sub mortgage and all that nonsense. Watch the movie, what, Big Short. Yeah, Big Short or Long Short? No, Big Short. Yeah, amazing movie. I watched it 4, 5 times. By the way, that guy who cheated the entire all my contacts, he recommended the movie, and I watched it 4 times. So with all the goodness, he cheated. So yeah, same thing. If anyone tells you guaranteed returns, attractive returns, or they are too good to be true, or they are very good at talking, just be careful, boss. When something is too good to be true, that's the case. I, for one, I don't have a risk appetite. I just don't. You won't believe how many times people have actually asked me, "Law, I just invest in crypto." There was that some moon coin or some uh, moon something. Yeah, it was very famous. I got people who said, "Loy, I want you to join my team, and this, and I'll pay the money for it." Really? I got people who said, "Loy, I'll take your service. I'll pay in Bitcoin. I'll open the wallet for you." I said, "No, Baba, I don't want all this Bitcoin shitcoin." And when it did go up, they told me, "See, Loy, you missed out." I told, "No problem. I really don't mind, because when things go in a loss, remember, it's not just profit. Things also go down." And that moon coin, moonstone, or whatever, it went to the dogs. That client of mine, he lost millions. He was a good guy. Meme coins, though, never get into it, because they will pull the rug. Okay, they always hold 80% of the actual holdings. Hope I'm not getting too technical here. But people like Andrew Tate, don't tell me you don't know who is he. Andrew Tate, Logan Paul, Donald Trump. They keep telling their followers, "Buy this, you'll get special access to me, special benefits." They live off your money, and they give you, I don't know, something or another, I guess. So just be careful. I really feel sad for the guy, because I guess this was his hard-earned money. He maybe was looking for retirement. Maybe was looking to, okay, I had $600,000. I made double. Still enough. I'm happy. But like I always say, you can be smart in a lot of things. All it takes is one mistake, just one. And that's the end of it. Read the article by Mazhar Faruqi. And if you are the type who likes, I don't know, spy or investigative journalist kind of news, read this and figure out why it is banned. And yes, if you have any comments, comment down below and let me know what do you think. Because just imagine the guy was sold nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's a meme coin. What is it? It's not a product, not a service. It's nothing. You put your actual money, 600,000 US dollars, into nothing, and you're waiting there. I'll get the magic, and they vanished. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I feel bad for the guy. Seriously. Chalo. Take care.